Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube. Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. And today I'm making a video. I've come down to Lone Pine. There's a little park here. And today's video, I wanted to talk to you about my hunt for Rolex. And I'll tell you a topic that's come up. It's come up. A good friend of mine, Glenn, has come to me and said, "Hey Arch, would you consider an Omega instead of a Rolex? Would you consider that?" And that's a very interesting question. I got to be honest with you. Would I consider an Omega instead of a Rolex? I don't know. I don't know. An Omega instead of a Rolex. And this is the thing, you know, I was talking to my mate. Even Speedmasters now, they have gone up a bit. They have gone up a bit. They're no longer cheapies. They can be quite expensive. So, an Omega, what do I think? An Omega. Do I want an Omega? Would I go for an Omega? Maybe I'll have to. Maybe that's what I need to do, is get an Omega. Because there ain't no Steel Sports Rolex. And, you know, I don't really want to buy a Datejust. Don't want to buy an Oyster Perpetual. I don't really want to get any of that sort of stuff now. I want a Rolex. And that's what it's getting down to. It's getting very, very hard to find anything in the marketplace. It's very tough. I don't know. What do you guys think there? Would you go for an Omega? And I got to be honest with you, it's a tough call. It's a tough call. Do I get the street cred? Do I have the kudos? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe a Breitling? See, winner chicken dinner is Rolex. It's just that they're so terrible. Bang per buck is awful. The bang per buck is awful. So I'm just going through in my mind there, you know, I really wanted to get a Rolex. If I could go into a Rolex AD, you know, not even the GMTs or the, you know, I love an Explorer 2, an Explorer 1, a Milgauss. I'd be happy with that. No can do. No can do on the Rolex front. It's tough. It's tough. I can't find. It's barren. It's very, very barren and bare. What about two-tone? See, two-tone. You buy a brand new two-tone. They're getting up. They're getting up in price, and I want something an everyday wearer. I want something I can wear every day, put on my wrist, and wear it. So it's very, very tricky. It is tricky. But I gotta tell you, Rolex is the way to go. There is no question of that. It's Rolex. Rolex has always been the one. I mean, what do you do? Okay, so say 5,000 bucks gets me a nice Omega. Do I go for an Omega when I really, really want a Rolex? That's what I want, is Rolex. I want the prestige, the kudos. I don't just want something, you know, I just feel that if I bought the Omega, it'd be a compromise. I wouldn't be happy, and I'd end up getting a Rolex as well. So I don't want to have all this expenditure. It's a tough question. I'm really finding it hard to survey the situation. It's hard. It's tough. It is mean. It is mean and it's vicious. I'm not sure what to do. Rolex. Do I want Rolex? Rolex. You know, the stupid thing is, these things, they were so hard before. You know, it was hard to, I don't know why, it's just getting impossible to find any decent stock. What am I supposed to do? Where do I go? Do I go in the wilderness? What do I do? What do I do to get Rolex? And, you know, you say to yourself, okay, well, if I don't get a Rolex, I'll get an Omega. Don't get an Omega, get a Breitling. Is that what I want? A Breitling? Is that what I've come down to? Is owning a Scheitling? A Scheitling? That's what I want? A Scheitling? I don't know. I don't know if this is the answer. I want a Rolex. I want Rolex. Rolex. That's what I want. I really do want Rolex. I've always been a Rolex man. You know, I had the Explorer one. It's winner chicken dinner. It's every man needs a Rolex. Doesn't every man needs a Breitling? Every man needs a second compromise. It's just that it's so much money. I mean, a no-date Explorer 1, 10,000 smackaroonies. The smackaroonies are getting a bit high. And the thing is, you know, I traded them. I traded to get Pateks, and now I kind of regret that decision. I think I made a mistake. I think I really did make a mistake. Yeah, that's great. I'm coming. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW.